Teotihuacan, Pyramid of the Sun. Except it's not too sunny in here.
Oh shit. Ominous. Ominous start. Okay, so we are on level 9. Teotihuacan. I think I'll probably screw that up multiple times throughout this playthrough. But we're now in Mexico. We are out of Palawan, and we are on our first level in Mexico here. We enter into this main chamber to start the level. You can actually light these little torches on the wall. It serves really no purpose except to make the areas a little bit brighter, but it's there for you if that's what you want. So the first place you're going to want to go is just take a quick cruise into here, and you're just going to find a trauma kit.
A medical
and
kit.
You may need that for later in the level, as you're going to come across a lot of Russian dudes later on. And the only other place you can go for right now is in this area here. There's going to be lots of spiders in here, though, so make sure you get out your revolver real quick. Cut through those webs. Where is it? Crept up behind me, or at least he tried to. So immediately you can see this trap thing on the floor that's going to spring that wall, so I'm just going to roll over it. I don't think there's a spider down here. But you're going to get this ominous music, and what's going to happen is as soon as you take this key, the floor is going to give out from under you.
I think it's a key.
So try and make it to this little platform if you can, because there's going to be 2 scorpions down there that are going to want to kill you. The other one decides when he wants to come out. Sometimes he does, sometimes he does not. He's just going to... There we go. And we're actually found treasure number 1 here, these silver coins in the pit of scorpions and death. So once you get that, you can climb your ass out again and cut through here. This isn't an incredibly long level, but it still takes a little bit of time. It really depends on if a puzzle is going to be kind to me or not. No, there's a spider. There's a puzzle halfway through this level where things could either go really good or really bad depending on how I play it. So we'll see. We'll see just how bad it's going to get. So you're going to try and get out. There'll be a door there. You're going to try and go back. Another door. But this one opens up, so it's all good. But there is a spider in here, I believe. Ah, you bitch. That happened to me last time, too. Bit me on the way down. What a prick. But you're going to find your second treasure, gold coins here. The treasures in this level actually aren't that well hidden. They're all pretty much out in the open. So for someone wanting to collect all the treasures, it's actually a pretty nice level. It's pretty decent to you. And now we're going to get to the main section, I guess, of the level.
Stones carved like gears.
Holy shit. So this is like the main puzzle of the level here in this room, but before we start on it, I'm actually just going to drop down and back right off this ledge here because there's a secret little passageway up here that you can get to if you drop down. Cut through the spider web, make a quick save here, and there's actually going to be a little platform here at the end where you can pick up treasure number 3, the red gem here. Didn't mean to do that, but sure. So now we are in the bottom layer of the tower, basically. It's a big tower with 4 floors, and we're going to have to get through all 4 of them. And you'll see what we're going to have to do in a sec here.
Stone goddess. With a face like that, she won't win too many beauty contests.
Oh, fuck. What an asshole.
What are those hands supposed to be holding?
So we need to find something to put in the statue's hands. But there's also these things along the wall here. And we're going to have to pull all of them out onto these design squares, I guess. Squares with patterns onto them. And that's going to begin to raise this thing up to the next level. Ugh. Pull this thing. There's 3 of them that you gotta pull to get it up to where it needs to be. And they're just in the 3 different sides of the room that don't have a big circular door on them, as you can see. That circular door is, of course, the end of the level, you've probably guessed. But we obviously do not have the means to open it up right now, so that's going to be our ultimate goal, is to get that door open. So once you have all these 3 in place, that door, 1 level up, opens up. So you can climb on top of one of these things. And, oh, we made the right choice. So, this is where you want to be, I guess. Sometimes light this up, because it makes it easier to see. You can come up this ramp here. But once you step on this, do not go forward. You're just going to want to back off of there and run right across it.
What have
and
we
you're going to
here?
find treasure number 4,
Idol.
a gold idol. And once you've done that, the block raises again, and you can jump back to the other side. And this time you're going to want to ride the block up to the next level. And up here you're going to find treasure number 5, a red gem in this little niche in the wall. And now we are back up to where we should be. The gear puzzle. And we've now raised that statue in the middle up to this level, which is what we need to do. So for this puzzle, what you basically need to do is you need to... There are 4 doors. There's 3 you can see and 1 beneath me. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have 3 gears facing in a line toward one of the doors. And then you spin the gears and that door will open up. So it can be a little tricky depending on which ones you push. I don't actually have a guide on which blocks to push and which ones not to. So this could either go really bad or really well. What I like to do is I like to push the one block in the middle right to the inside ring here. And then have the other 2 just hanging around on the outside ring. And then you put another one on the door that you want to open up. I find is the best strategy to kind of get these to work. Because you're going to see in a sec here that the outer ring spins the opposite direction from the inner ring. So you have to take that into effect. So here's a little elevator that we can take up to the little balcony, I guess, overlooking this room. And you're going to be faced with 2 buttons here. This one on the left, that spins the gears, and this one on the right, that rotates them around the rings.
After 2,000 years, the machine still works.
And I think I already fucked up.
Didn't even have a college degree.
I think I already fucked up. Because they're not going to meet each other. Just thinking how to do this. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments here. Okay. So why don't we try moving this one up to the fish? I'm gonna have to rotate them one more time. I could be cutting a lot of this out, because it can be kind to you, or it can be a bastard to you. And when it's a bastard to you, it really is a bastard. Oh. I think I want to spend one more time. What does it look like now? Where's that other one? Is it on the door? It is, isn't it? Okay, I think this will work though. If we pull this one down to the first ring here, I think we'll get that one door open anyway. Oh, this part is very tedious. I don't like this puzzle. It's actually one of the worst in the games, just because of how boring it is. Okay, so we got one. I believe we got the one door open. So click on this to spin the gears. There we go. So we got the fish door open. Now we just got to get the other 3 open. Okay, let me take a look here. You can open them one at a time, or you can just open them all at once, which is what I'm going to do because I just want this shitty part out of the way. Okay, so this thing is moving this way. So if we push this one up to the top, I think we can get the Jaguar open. I don't know. I wish there was like an easier way to just get around, because this part going up and down the elevator constantly just to check on one little thing really sucks. Nice. Okay, so there's another door we got open. So now we just need the other 2. Oh, whoops. I forgot to untangle the other 3 from here. Oh well. Pull this one down here. God, there's not much to talk about right now. How about you people? How was your day? How are you doing as of late? Doing well? Because there's not a whole lot going on here. Okay, now let's see what I got. So I got those 3, and I can bring this one down. Okay, so inside one is spinning this way. So I think if we push this one up top, we should be able to open this door if I'm right. I hope. Because those 2 will be on that one. I think. Let's see. Hopefully I'm right about this. Also, the fact that all this is made out of stone means none of this would actually work. None of this would still be functional. Nice. Okay, so we got 3 of them open. Now we just need that last one. The level gets better, people, I swear. This actually isn't that bad of a level. It's just this first 5-6 minutes of opening these doors that's shitty as hell. But I think we've actually got her figured out. This actually wasn't too bad. It was way worse to me last time. Push it. Push it. We should only need one more spin, and then we can open up this last one here. Like I said before, if you don't want to do this for 10 minutes or it's frustrating you, you don't have to do them all at once. You can open a door and go through it, and then open another one and go through it. You can do it that way too. There's no reason you need to open them all at once. I'm just doing it because I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to get it out of the fucking way early. Okay, they're all open, so we can continue on to the better part of the level here. So it really doesn't matter what door you go through first. I'm going to go through the fish door just because that's how I have the order of the treasures to be collected written out. But there's no reason you need to go into this door first. You can do it in any order. So you're going to come to this pond. There are some barracuda or piranha, whatever the fuck these things are down here. So kill them. Piece of shit. Where are you going? There's just 3 of them, so not a whole lot. God damn it. They run. They're such cowards. Get your ass back here. There we go. Okay. So that's done. There's a little passageway down there, but right now it is blocked. So what you need to do is swim over to this statue right here. and climb up. And you're going to find a nice little keyhole behind it. And this is actually that key that we collected before the floor gave out on us. You might have forgotten about it, I know I do. And that's going to let us pass through into this next area here. Quick save, I guess. Now you can get through. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you're down here is swim around to the opposite side of this column, and there's going to be a button you can pull out here. And that's going to raise this column in the middle of the room. They play the in-awe music a lot in this level. Like, I don't know what was really awe-inspiring about that moment. It was just a pillar of stone going up. It's not like it revealed anything, but I don't know. I guess the game wants you to think it's very interesting. So you're going to come out here. You're going to want to come into this little space here, and you can climb the walls. Either side leads to the same place, so don't worry about it. Whoa! Drop down. And this is what we raised the column in the middle of the room for, so we can jump to it, and now we have a way to get up to the next level here. Then you're going to want to drop and do some more shimmying. Alright. Believe me, you guys are going to hate the shimmy once we get to Mirway in Egypt. There's so much shimmying in Egypt, it's unbelievable. You just... oh, it's terrible. There's nothing down here, it's just a dead end. So what you're going to want to do is jump to the other side here. Ugh. There is a pool of water below you if you fuck up, but it's a really hard climb, a really long climb back up here, so I really don't want to do that. So that's why I'm quick saving before every jump. Staying ahead of the curve here. Some smart thinking, if I do say so myself. Always be quick saving, always. Okay. Okay, so now we can jump across to this other platform. And now comes the shitty jump. If you want the next treasure, it's behind this statue here. Unfortunately, the jump is incredibly shitty, so I may miss it the first couple of times. Nice. If you do a standing jump, it's not too bad.
Hey. So
you're going to find treasure number 6, this silver bar behind here. And now comes the real fun part, is getting back onto this platform, which is a bitch and a half. Got lucky. I'll take it. You can whip your ass across to the next section. There's nothing behind that statue, so you don't have to go back there at all. Just climb up here and scale the wall again. It's actually a pretty linear level once you get past that puzzle section. It actually reminds me a lot of the first, I think, level in Egypt in Tomb Raider. The first Tomb Raider, like back from '96. There's a level very similar to this where there's like a giant tower in the middle of the room or something, and you got to get a bunch of keys in different sections of the level, and it's laid out very similarly to this, with each thing in its own section. Now we're going to get a little cutscene here.
Stay alert. The Americanians may already be here. He's a smart one, that fellow.
Shit! They brought in the fucking cavalry.
Our previous security detachment failed us. Make sure you don't. Now, berите position.
Keep moving, gentlemen. So yeah, he decided that his shitty regular security wasn't enough, so he's brought in the Spetsnaz now. So some heavily armored guards with a lot bigger guns you're gonna have to deal with from now on. And we can open the top of the pyramid to let light in. And you might be realizing what we have to do for the rest of the level now, and why this place is called the Pyramid of the Sun in the first place. Better heal up here. Jesus. Shit. Jesus. I took some damage. So before we leave, you're gonna want to come over here,
What?
and you're gonna find treasure number 7, another red gem, just along the wall here. And on the other side of the room, you are actually going to find the mirror that we need.
A silver mirror. I know we'd like to get our hands on that.
So that's what we need to put in the statue's hands, but you may have realized what the goal of this level is. This place is called Pyramid of the Sun, and we just opened up the topmost level, but unfortunately the floor is still blocked. So what you're going to want to do is we got to open up all 3 levels of the floor so we can get sunlight to the lowest level where that giant door is. And that's our goal for the level. You can go down there to collect their guns, but I don't really like to because it means you have to take that passage all the way back to... you gotta take that passage all the way back through like the spiders and shit that we took right at the beginning of the level. And this way you can just drop into the water and you're right back at the gears. So we will make it back to that floor eventually anyway. So you can collect the guns then. Holy shit, what is happening? Oh my god. I think we came to our first game-breaking glitch. What the fuck? Oh my god. I've never seen this before. It's magic. Holy shit. Okay, it didn't break the game. We're okay. We're okay, everybody. It didn't break the game. Fuck, that was weird. Like 3D, like the dimensions fucking collapsed in on themselves. Went 4D for a moment there. Holy shit. Alright, there's more guys out here. Can I shoot them from here? Holy shit, I think I can. Nice. Shoot the other guy. Eat shit, boys. Okay. The next door that I usually do is the bird door. So we can come in here and deal with this shit. So there's a passageway there we can get into with the spider web. I like to light this one up again too, just because it's really dark over here. But we're actually going to leave that one for after we do this part. This part's just a little pool, and if you swim up into this air pocket here, you're actually going to find treasure number 7. Or sorry, 8. This is treasure number 8, the silver idol. This is like the only one that's really well hidden, in my opinion, and it's not even that well hidden at that. You don't have to keep going forward, it's just a dead end. This passageway is simply for that one treasure. But yeah, that's like the most well-hidden one in the whole level. All the rest of them are kind of just out in the open, which is nice, but... Then we're going to come to this part. I better save here. So there's a bunch of spears in the wall there, and if you step on these platforms, it's instant death. So you're just going to want to roll over them. Got a couple spiders that are going to come at you up here. I think there's another one up there. I don't know if he's going to come out or not. There he is. So there's a breakable wall, but that's actually the main way to go, so we're going to come back to that, because we need to go up here first just to get another treasure real quickly. So there's another trap here that's going to push that spike wall at you, so just roll over that. And we're going to find treasure number 9, the blue gem. Roll back over. And now we can go back down and break that wall. Ugh. Stop vibrating, phone. Just let me know that the jets are playing. And so we come in here and we found the tomb of a bunch of skeletons. If you fall down there, don't worry, you can get back out. There's little platforms across it. But what you're actually going to want to do is take these ladders up to the next section of this section, I guess. And you're going to come to this part here. And there's nothing to the both sides of you, so you're just going to want to jump across. And you are going to find treasure number 10, the green gem. Like, see, like, this one is just sitting out in, like, the path that you're supposed to be going anyway. And a lot of them are like that. Like, you have to fall into that pit. You have to have that door open right at the beginning of the level that revealed those gold coins. So, the treasures in this level aren't too bad. They're pretty easy, actually. Quick save again. Make another jump across this chasm. I believe there's some spiders here on either side. So make sure to kill them. And we can head up to the next level. I don't think there's any spiders in here. This is just a poison kit if you need it. You shouldn't, but if you're getting bit by spiders all over the place, I guess you might. I think there's another scorpion in here too. Nice. So those two fucks are dead. We can get out here, and we've found the next section here. So you're just going to want to drop down here, and here's going to be the bird idol right here. And that's going to open up this other ceiling so we can let light in further down into the temple, or the pyramid, I guess. So now we just got one more door to figure out, and we've actually already got all the treasures in this level, so we're doing well. Just go back the way you came. It's the quickest way back, I suppose. Just be aware that this jump, you can drop into the water below, which is what I usually do, but if you're running too fast, he'll actually, hopefully he won't hit the platform. No, he doesn't. If you're running too fast, or you like jump off that cliff, he's gonna fall and he's gonna crack his face on one of these platforms sticking out, so yeah, just be aware of that, because you will die if that happens, and it sucks. Okay, so now we got the last door, the Jaguar door, and this is actually an incredibly easy part. There's just one trap you have to get through and a couple of guards to shoot, and that's pretty much it. This is the easiest of the three, actually. Fuck you guys. Pieces of shit. I don't know how they got in here. Well, I guess the door was opened up, wasn't it? So they just decided to come in here and chill out, I guess. So all you gotta do for this idol is you just gotta climb to the top of the ziggurat, or the staircase, or whatever this thing is here. And it'll be just right there.
What have we here?
Very easy. And now we just got one floor left to let the sunlight in. And this is actually the main floor, I was about to say before he dropped and cracked his kneecaps. So this is back where all the doors were. So, amazing stuff. I believe up there is actually where those guns were as well, so if you wanted the guns, don't fall through that hole. I don't really care, because they were all just those shitty little 9mm that aren't worth picking up anyway. So our last door, you just gotta go in here.
These pedestals look like a three-part shrine. But where are the idols?
And you just gotta place the right idol on the right pedestals here. So this one's the bird pedestal. So you just gotta put the bird idol there. And so on and so forth. That really does not look like a fish to me. It looks like a gibble alien or something. It's gross. And then finally the jaguar. Just, why did he do a 360 in place for absolutely no reason? These are the questions. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed, there's some heavily armed guards down there patrolling the place. So the best thing to actually do, I find, is to drop down into that passageway we were before, and don't just drop straight into the room. Because if you drop straight into the room, you're going to take a lot of damage. So just head here, turn around, and drop down, and you're going to drop right onto a platform. One guy, though, has a pump-action shotgun down there, so be wary of him, especially when you're close to him, because it gets real ugly real quick. See if I can snipe these guys. You can hear him down there. Need a prick. He's behind me. I don't think I can shoot him from here. What's he doing? Where's he going? Ah, he got one off on me, bastard. Let's see if I can't kill this other guy. Get out from under there, you piece of shit. Missed. Quit hiding.
Ты опять здесь?
There we go. And now you can just pick up the guns and do what you need to do. Make sure that you pick up the shotgun, though. The pump-action shotgun is actually incredibly useful in the later levels.
A gun.
It's a beast, and I love it. I think that's everything. Everything I want to pick up, anyway. So now the only thing left to do is to put the mirror in this guy's hands, and we are actually done the level. It went quicker than I thought it would. I don't know how this would work either. Did they somehow have, like, did the Mayans or the Aztecs or whoever these people were, did they somehow have light-sensitive technology back then? Because I don't know how else that would work. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but oh well. So that is, yeah, level 9 Teotihuacan or something like that. God, such a weird name. Teotihuacan. So it takes about 30 minutes. It could take a little bit longer depending on how nice that puzzle wants to be to you, I guess. If you're having trouble with it, it can add like 10-15 minutes to your playthrough because how shitty it is. 10 treasures, $430. I like to buy shotgun shells here just because you only have 4. So, and it is a really useful gun, especially in levels with a lot of combat up close and shit like that. You might want to buy a couple first aid kits here too if you took a lot of damage that level. Buy a first aid, a medicinal sprig. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not too hard of a level except for that puzzle. The next level is really long though. It's one of the longest levels in the game, I believe. And at the end of it, you have to fight the 3rd boss, who is also the hardest boss, in my opinion, in the entire game. So yeah, next level is going to be a doozy. But for now, I guess that's it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time when I'll probably die several times. Take care.